So my schedule is one of my biggest challenges right now, right? It's like right now, we're 3 weeks away from nationals, and I got to train. I still got to travel. I still got to do all this other stuff. I still got to do my family stuff. So one of the biggest, most important things to me that I really like about this Mantis X is the ability that I have someone else watching me do what I'm doing, and it's like a personal instructor standing next to me. I'm working on some inefficiencies and some deficiencies actually in the way I'm pulling the trigger, and instead of me taking the guesswork of going, this is what I think what I'm doing, the Mantis X, the product itself, is actually telling me what to do. And it's hard at first to kind of trust a software that you're not really familiar with, but trust it, understand how you read it, and once you learn how to read the numbers and what it's showing you, the movement, you can diagnose yourself better than anything. Now it takes away the guesswork, and I just essentially do that. So now when I go back to the line, I'll try to make the difference in regards to what it's showing me. For instance, like let's say the trigger for me, if I saw my sights do this, I'm going to try to manipulate that trigger slightly slower and better, more I would say precise. And I'm going to check my time, obviously, because I'm always looking at time and accuracy, and I'm going to balance those two. And then I'm going to look for the number that I'm given on the Mantis itself, what score I'm getting, or that I'm getting the accurate shot, consistency, and performance at 15, 20, or 25. And once I get that, I'm just going to repeat that over and over. And then those are the stimulus that I'm going to try to memorize so I can respond to it accordingly. The big thing about the hardware and a computer telling you what you're doing or not doing and giving you a score is that it doesn't care. It doesn't have any emotions. It's like a timer, right? What I love about it, because you do something wrong or right, it shows you a good time or a bad time. The Mantis X gives you a score, no matter what, whether you like it or not. That's the score you're going to earn. And the only way it's measuring, it's literally this movement, how much you're moving on the gun. And the less the movement, the higher the score. The better the articulation of the trigger, the higher the score. That's pretty damn good. It really takes the guesswork away from me. And then when I'm over here, I got to travel an hour away. I got stuff to do at home, and then I got an hour drive. So whenever I'm here, I usually only have an hour and a half of training, and I don't want to waste any time. And a lot of this stuff right here, it compresses all my training. It's like doing shortcuts. I just got to read the program and go, this is the score. Okay, make this particular shot better. Telling you, dude.
Yeah?
This is like awesome. Yeah, that was a 266, and both of them were 78 and 79, right? Like 27 yards ish. I was accepting anything around the 80s, and that felt really good. And the accurate shot's better where everyone struggles. And then I do that back and forth, and I repeat it and stuff. And whenever I'm getting good, all I got to do is pay attention to the way that feels, and I repeat it. I'm doing less reps, but I'm getting more progress in a shorter amount of time, which is really a surprising thing for me, which is really cool for someone like this to have someone as a personal coach, essentially, that doesn't care whether I do good or bad. It's just giving me a score. I'm JJ, reigning world champion right now. Let's go train.